What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to do a quick review video on high and dry waders. I've been using these waders for a little bit over a year now, and I've been getting some questions about them recently in YouTube comments and social media messages. So I wanted to do a 5 things you should know about high and dry waders video in case you're considering them in your buying process or need a new pair of waders soon. So to jump right into it, the first thing I think you should know about high and dry waders is that they are purpose built to solve the problem that the wader industry has been facing for years now, and that's leaky seams. One of the 2 owners of High and Dry is actually Brian Terry, who owns an aquaculture company on the eastern shore of Virginia, and he was having trouble finding a pair of waders that would hold up to the demands of his employees and himself. And so he set out to find a solution to this problem of leaky seams. And what he found is that if you use a seam welding technology that employs multiple layers of seam sealing tape, that's what will hold up to multiple years of use. And from what I've seen, it really does work. I have not had leaky seams in 1 year of use with these waders. My buddy Joel Strickland has been using the same pair of waders for 3 years and hasn't had any leaky seams. I've talked to multiple other people who use these waders, and I haven't heard anybody else who's had leaky seams. So it really seems to work, and I think it's a great innovation in the wader industry. The second thing I think you should know about High and Dry is that they do offer both breathable and neoprene waders. I've only been using the breathable waders, and I can't see myself going back to neoprene after using breathable for over a year. It's just so comfortable and so easy to move in. I think it's a huge advantage. But if you do need neoprene waders for the situations you're hunting in, High and Dry does offer a very affordable neoprene option. The third thing I think you should know about these waders, and the area I probably get the most questions about, are the knee pads. These are Kevlar knee pads. They extend from about the shin on the waders to the top of the knee. And the questions I get about them most often are, do they work or do they really make a difference? And my answer to that is an emphatic yes. I actually tore one of the knee pads on my pair of waders from last season, and it was really funny to get to watch people look at my waders and they'd go, hey, your waders are ripped, your waders are broken. And I just explained to them, no, that's actually part of the design. These knee pads, obviously they're made to protect your knees, which in my opinion is the most vulnerable part of a wader. This is typically where I hit sticks and beaver swamps and stuff. That's where I put a hole in them. But if you do, really catch a stick or something, they're made to give a little bit, and that's what these waders did. If I had hit that stick and caught my waders without the knee pads, I would have 100% tore a hole straight through the waders. But the Kevlar material, it hung on, but it gave right at the end there and created a rip, but my waders were no worse off. So I really think they're an invaluable addition to the waders, especially if you hunt swampy beaver pond environments. I think they'll save your waders more than once, which they certainly have done for me. The fourth thing about these waders, and a new addition for this year, is that they do offer both an early season and a late season boot. I actually have the late season boot on right now, and I've actually been using these all early season because these are the only bottomland pair of waders I have. I've been hunting a lot of timber environments, so I've been wanting to wear bottomland. And I haven't been actually having any issues with my feet getting hot in the late season boots, but the early season boots are 800 grams of thinsulate. The late season boots are 1,500 grams of thinsulate. So they offer you a good balance. If you want to, if you're hunting a lot of warmer environments, you can go with the early season boot and probably be comfortable all season long with 2 pairs of socks. I hunted down to about 20 degrees at the lowest last year, and I had no issues with the early season boots. And then these late season boots, I'll have to see how warm they keep me, but they certainly kept me pretty warm. In North Carolina last weekend, it was about 40 degrees-ish, and I had no issues with 1 pair of socks on. So that's a new addition for this year, and you can find, I think, all of their breathable offerings in both the early season and the late season boot. And the last thing I think you should know about these waders is that they won't break the bank. These breathables go for $340, and I'm not sure on the neoprenes. I'll put the price down at the bottom of the screen. But I understand $340 is still a sizable investment for waders, but it pales in comparison to the price tag on some of the other breathable waders on the market, especially those that are known for holding up. So I really feel like these are a great investment. Like I said, I've been using them for over a year now. I'm still using that same pair. My buddy Joel from Surviving Duck Season, he's been using his same pair for over 3 years, and there's lots of other good reviews from the people I've talked to. So if you are looking for a new pair of waders, they actually have a whole new batch of waders in stock at the moment. Brian and Ian have been having trouble getting waders in for the past couple months with supply chain issues, but they just got, I think, a whole bunch of new breathables in, probably neoprenes as well. So if you're looking for waders, I'll put a link to the High and Dry website at the top of the description. Definitely check them out. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions about High and Dry, leave in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. And if you guys enjoy these gear review videos, I really appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Hope everybody out there is staying safe. God bless, and thanks for watching.